Hello, today we will talk about the difference between strong and weak languages, or weak and strong languages. So what is the difference between weak and strong languages? Let's take a look. And well, let's start talking about weak languages. What makes a language weak? A language can be weak because falling out of use, so no more native speaker, and if there are no more native speakers, in this case, it may happen that the language dies out. In this case, it is called a dead language. Or the language can also be replaced by another language which is considered more important than this language. And sometimes it may happen also that in poor countries the language is replaced by, or it dies out because people leave poor countries, and so this is the reason why sometimes it can die out. Or people can also decide to switch to another language, which is considered, for example, more important for economic reasons. So in short, we can say that weak languages can have different stages. A language can be weak at first, and then it can become endangered, and after a while it may happen that it dies out, and in this case it is called extinct. Next, let's talk about strong languages. So, what makes a language strong? As for strong languages, we can say that strong languages are those languages which have economic power. A great example of strong language, and we can say the first and the strongest language in the world, is the English language. The English language is the strongest language in the world because it is the language of business. It is also an international language, a target language. And as in the past, the United Kingdom was a great empire, as in the past we had the British Empire, and the British Empire had many colonies. Today, in these countries that in the past were British colony, the second language, British colonies, the second spoken language is the English language. And another thing which is very important for the English language is the fact that it is also the language used in the web, and it is also the language which is spoken all over the world, and also studied all over the world by students from schools. It is the most studied foreign language. So as you can see, it's very easy the difference between strong languages and weak languages. Weak languages, in short, are languages that risk of falling out. We have already seen the reason why they can be in danger, or because of people that live in poor countries, and so they decided to replace this language with another language which is considered more important, or simply because native speakers, die out. While strong languages are languages associated to economic power. A great example is the English language, which can be considered a target language, an international language, and the language of business. And well, the lesson is done. hashtag stay home. So don't forget to stay home during this period. And see you next time.